Hello and welcome to Culture Shock on Fullerton College Television. I'm your host, Ibreham Delati, and in our studio today we have two members from the up-and-coming band, the Gojos from Covina, California. Here with us today are Joe and Gio. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well, man.
Good, man. It's good to be here, man.
All right, I'm glad are you guys comfortable? Everything's...
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Most definitely. It's a good vibe.
All right, cool. So first question I have is, what made you guys get into music?
I think we were both around music from a very early age on, and I think we both also realized that, like, you know, music is everywhere no matter what. I mean, whether you're driving or whether you're just walking around, you're always going to hear something. There's always a beat. So we kind of just gravitated toward that from a really young age and stuck with it, man.
Yeah. Everything he said, just copy and paste. That works out.
You just really vibe with it, huh?
Yeah, it resonated. Yeah, man. Music's universal, so there's always something to appreciate about that.
All right, and how long have you guys been indulging in music?
Since we were kids, you know, like I think I picked up guitar when I was 9 or 10, and then, you know, I was singing and playing guitar from pretty much then on out, and I would stop periodically here and there, like, you know, because I was into sports and stuff like that, but it's never not been a part of my life, so young.
Yeah, same, man. I was like 4 when I got my first drum kit, and I just stuck with it, and luckily I got better, not worse, and the neighbors didn't call the cops, so it turned out pretty good, man.
Lucky for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so who are some of the bigger influences in your life that actually helped you gravitate towards music?
I think, you know, Elvis Presley, James Brown, Mick Jagger, you know, just the great, like, front men, you know, obviously that's biased to what I do, but just the really great front men of different generations, you know, even moving forward into, like, Alex Turner now and the Arctic Monkeys. I think they're so talented, so I think those are people who really inspire me to want to do more stuff and create.
Yeah, same, man. I mean, I just keep it real open. I don't really close myself off to listening to anything. So whether it's like classic rock, punk rock, or even indie nowadays, alternative, you know, you can kind of pick a little bit from everyone. You kind of get your own sound out of that.
Now, I assume it must have taken a lot of work to get you guys to where you are at the moment, right?
It's a grind, man.
Yeah, that's. I think that's the best phrase that he could have said, is it's a grind, man. The music business, and, you know, we're also actors, so it's the same thing for acting. You know, everything you do is a big part of it now is self-promotion and being your own business person and really trying to sell your brand and get yourself out there. It's a grind, man. It's never easy at all.
And I'm sure you guys had, like, a lot of good support coming into this, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's huge, man. I mean, like, it's one of the biggest things is having a support system behind you when you're doing it, because anyone knows that this industry is so hard to just get into and let alone succeed at. So if you have a good support system behind you, it kind of keeps you, you know, in a positive mind frame, and you can keep going forward with that. So it helps. It helps a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we both have parents involved in the business, so, you know, that really is good to have.
All right, so we'll go ahead and continue on with these questions after the break. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No problem.
Well, we heard the talk, now it's time for the action. Here with us playing their single Lady True on the cajon guitar, introducing the Gojos.
Sky
Fantastic,
All right.
outstanding, magnificent. That song
Thank you.
was great. You
Right
said
on,
that
man.
was called Lady True?
Correct.
All right. So what inspired you to write this song?
I wrote that song for a girl, so it's very from the heart and from a true place, man. So yeah.
All right. So I wanted to ask, do you guys have any advice for people going into the music industry?
Just have a true north, know yourself, and don't pay too much attention, to what other people say. Take advice and just know that, keep your sense of self and identity.
I'd also say like surround yourself with good people. I mean, like, aside from this, we're also doing like a collective art project for the internet, where we're doing like short film stuff like that. We're writing, we're producing our own stuff too. So you work with people that want to be in the same field as you, and it just makes things easier to get the ball rolling and stuff like that.
All right. And you guys are working on an EP?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually in the studio right now, man. So we were in there last week. Hopefully we're gonna have it out by the end of the month, maybe next month in the middle of the month.
Thinking mid-May.
Yeah, but we're doing that, and we're also playing shows now too. So we're just looking forward to the future, man. It should be really good.
All right. Well, just so you guys know, you have one more fan right here.
Right on.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you,
I
man.
really enjoyed that piece that you guys played for us.
Thank you.
Something about music is we truly are bonded by music. There are people that love certain types that bring them together. Artists that are inspirational.
It's
and
everywhere,
change
man.
worlds.
It's universal, so you gotta love it.
Yeah. I guess the one biggest thing about music is that once you bond to the lyrics and music, you get really well. That's all the time we have for the day. Thank you so much for joining us.